Now the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2 is basically a successor to that of the Rolls-Royce Ghost. It is powered with a 6.6 liter V12 bi-turbo engine which can produce 563 horsepower and can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds as claimed by Rolls-Royce. Now one of the most interesting facts of the Rolls-Royce is that it takes at least 70 hours for a single craftsperson to design the entire color and the paint of the Rolls-Royce. Not to forget, it is one of the few vehicle and the car manufacturers that is completely made by hand. Now one of the most interesting features and definitely one of the most coolest features of the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2 is that it is dependent upon the GPS navigation system, by which it reads the data of the road terrain ahead of you and automatically shifts the transmission and the suspension of the vehicle for a smooth and a better drive. Now moving on the front, you can simply see the difference as comparatively to that of the Rolls-Royce Ghost and the Ghost Series 2. The headlights are redesigned, including the daytime running lights. It is LED adaptive with the projections as well as the LED indicators. Below that we have the headlight washers as well as a signature Rolls-Royce grille. Basically in the TFT display we have the option whether you want to raise the speed of ecstasy or bow it down. The parking sensors on the front as well as on the rear sides are pre-equipped with the chrome garnished rectangular air intake, which makes the vehicle even more luxurious and gives the car a decent look. On the sides we have the beautifully designed Rolls-Royce 21-inch aluminium alloy forged rims with the brake calipers designed with the Rolls-Royce lettering, as well as a Rolls-Royce badge on the bottom which stays in the upright position. On the front sides we have the signature Rolls-Royce badge with the side lights indicators and the automatic fold and unfold system of the side view mirrors with the 360-degree view camera. Fully automatic suicide doors with the smart entry system. Now just in case you don't know, the entire paint which is running from the front back to the end is entirely hand painted. That is definitely hard to believe, but it is one of the few fundamental reasons why the Rolls-Royce is one of the most luxurious and the beautiful cars. Now to be very honest, personally the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2 is the only Rolls-Royce which I admire the most, just because of the luxury interior and the beautifully designed panels. The amount of detail and the material being used in every single feature is simply astonishing. You can see we have 20 speakers both on the front as well as the back, 3D surround system with the fully chrome garnished door handles, as well as the features that is the automatic power windows with the side view mirror control system with the fold and unfold system automatic. Below that we have the 2-seat memory adjustment with the heating system as well as the storage compartment. Now you must appreciate the fact that Rolls-Royce has added this beautiful feature which was later in that of the Rolls-Royce Wraith variant. We have the umbrella in the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2. Sixteen-way power adjustable seats both for the front driver as well as the front passenger and the rear seats. Fully leather stitched. No doubt one of the most comfortable seats. Once you enter the cabin, you can simply feel the comfortness of the seat and the amount of legroom and the headroom space you get. Now here you can see we have the 3-spoke signature Rolls-Royce steering wheel with the driver assisted features, that is the voice command system, the cruise controls, the TFT navigation system, as well as the fully automatic adjustable steering wheel. Tilt and telescopic both. On the left side we have the fully automatic headlamp control system with the brightness for the panels. Below that we have the trunk release as well as the boot opener. Eight-speed automatic transmission with the driver selectable mode and the rear wheel drive system. Here we have the TFT navigation system which opens automatically, well basically manually once you switch on the car, and on the bottom we have the 4-zone climate control. Here we have the parking automatic brake as well as the parking hold button with the 360-degree view camera and the parking assist sensors. Start stop ignition. 4-zone climate control, just as I mentioned before. And here we have the cup holders, specifically designed for the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2. On the front console you can see we have the controls for the TFT navigation system. You can also draw the patterns, that is the numbers. If you want to add a contact number, you can simply draw the pattern and the number. Hazard warning. With the height suspension control, one of the very cool features of the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2, easily accessible for both the front driver and the passenger. Here we have the keys and the storage compartments, lighter, smoker's package pre-installed, and on the front armrest we have a very spacious storage compartment in which you can find different closures. This is the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2 analog lock, specifically made for the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2. Automatic dimming mirror. And here you can see we have the controls for the panoramic sunroof, which almost covers the entire roof. SOS emergency control system with the cabin light controls as well as the reading lamps. Now both the front vanity mirrors have the illumination. Now let's start the car. Here I have the keys. Depress the brake pedals. Multi-information display right below the speedometer. .6-liter V12 engine. The dashboard provides you with the glossy looks as well as the panels and the leather stitchings. We have the front airbag, knee airbag, curtain airbags, providing great amount of safety. Let's have a look at the glove box. Illumination pre-installed. Quite spacious. Now basically each and every panel is very well designed. You can see we have the glossy trimmings as well as the leather stitchings. On the rear seats, you can find the both multimedia systems attached to the front seats. Below that, we have the dual zone climate control for the rear seats with the automatic selectable modes. Both the heated and the front seats are aligned. Here we have the controls for the TFT navigation system as well as infotainment system controls. A quite large storage compartment. Now for the ease of the rear passengers, we have the controls for the cabin lights. Not to forget, we have the illuminations on the legroom as well, which gives the car a very executive look from the inside. Cup holders as well as a smoker's package. You can also close the armrest. This car is simply amazing. Like, definitely it is one of the most coolest and the luxurious cabins I've ever sat. For the ease of the rear passengers, we have the button of the door located right here. On the rear sides, we have the same Rolls-Royce Go signature rear lights with the LED lamps as well as the LED indicators covered in full chrome garnishings. The rear parking sensors as well as the reverse camera pre-installed, for which you once put the gear in reverse, it will be working simultaneously. Fully high definition result. The trunk capacity on the Go Series 2 is simply amazing. The quality and the material being used to lay out is just outstanding. We have multiple Rolls-Royce storage compartments. You can see we have the side storage compartments as well as a Rolls-Royce first aid kit situated right here. Automatic enclosure. And here we have the beast. This is the V12 6.6 liter V12 engine. 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.8 seconds. 563 horsepower. One of the most powerful Rolls-Royce engines. Okay guys, so I have completed the review on the Rolls-Royce Go Series 2. I would now like to end the video. Kindly subscribe my channel, like my video and comment down on the section below providing me with your feedback. Also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, that is Sanam Khan. And the information of all the Sanam Cars stock is available at their official website, that is sanamcars.com. See you in the next video. Take care.